Content.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Age of Petty King's Hot Seat, and the particularly perceptive among you might notice that this isn't the same Age of Petty King's Hot Seat as the usual one that I occasionally post on this channel. There's another one, and I've decided to join that one as well. And to make things a little different, this time I'm playing as a very different faction. We're playing as the Wildlings, which I've been reliably informed are terrible. But what I'm hoping is, oh my god, that it will be moderately entertaining, and of course be very different to the experience as playing as the ridiculously good House Gardener back on the other side of the map. So, let's have a look at our starting territory. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to do much to get things started, so don't have to do much in this turn. But clearly we have this wall to contend with, so that's going to be slightly blocking our expansion out of the edge of the map. When I was looking at the map just now, it seems the Wildlings missed a massive trick here. Because you can see what the non-Wildlings have done here. They've said, if we put this wall here, except for the huge gap, there's no way they could possibly get past this. Is there any method of getting from over here to here? Can you think of any method at all? Let me ask my merchant who goes to the other side of the wall regularly. Hey, merchants sailing out of Esther Castle, or whatever this place is called. How do you get to the other side of the wall? I thought the wall was impregnable. I thought there was no way. Well, yes. If you hadn't worked it out. The plan has a flaw, because the wall does not extend into the sea. So, one thing we can do is just go around, just walk, put a boat in the sea, and go to the other side of the wall. That's going to be a pretty useful tactic for us. I think we probably are going to end up having to fight the Night's Watch, which I'm told is bad for us because the Night's Watch are really good compared to us. The Wildlings' special faction trait is that they have lots of infantry, and their downside, as it states on the campaign menu, is that they're really bad. So they don't have any heavy infantry, they just have lots of light infantry units. Let's have a look at them. Wildling Spearmen, 3-6. You know, that's not too bad. The generic regular Spearmen of the other factions is about this. Probably a little bit better. Wildling Cavalry, trash. The fact that we can't recruit knights is, of course, absolutely devastating. Inability to use knights in this campaign. I can't imagine, like, winning any battles against an army that does have knights using a Wildling army. Except for this. Mammoths, please tell me we have a way to recruit this. I don't think we want to write to anyone. That would be exceptionally, I don't know, un-Wildling-like. We don't really diplome unless it's very much in our favour, so they can come to us and suggest something. Feel free to suggest things, but unfortunately we are not going to be proposing any alliances with these men who literally trapped us in the worst part of the world with a huge wall. That was very inconsiderate of them. We could have integrated into your society. If this wall wasn't here, we probably we'd be down here, just doing the same things that you're doing. We are actually still humans. We just live in a world that's entirely frozen. That's why we're pissed off. We're not evil. We just want to not be covered in ice all the time, and there are literally ice king zombie things marauding around up here, slaughtering all mortal life. Overall, bad real estate. You've got the good real estate. You put up a massive fuck-off wall, but you forgot that you haven't walled off the sea. So we might just be coming to take revenge on you. Just a little bit of revenge, but feel free to ask us not to. That's our diplomatic stance here in the Wildlings camp. I think we're ready to hit the button. Alright, so that's it. We've completed the turn. It was great, wasn't it? We basically didn't do anything, but we talked about things, didn't we? We had a vision of things that are going to happen in the future. So hopefully this will be a really fun hot seat if we can get past the first turn, it just break, etc. And we'll be able to see if the Wildlings can take their revenge on the world. Or more likely, given what I've heard about how the game is balanced, see the Wildlings get absolutely slaughtered by everyone. Everyone. Perhaps including a race of ice zombies that will appear from nowhere, bring everyone back from the dead, and kill the living ceaselessly for unexplained reasons. Oh, that would be joyous fun. At the very least, we'll probably get to have a war with the Night's Watch. God damn it, there's epic music in this mod. It just ruins everything you try to say, because it gives you a presupposition of how you should be saying it. And so, my brothers, I say there should be another episode of this hot seat. Age of Petty King's Hot Seat version 2. Wildling Boogaloo! They're back, and they're white, and they will not suffer the night swatch to live any longer. Now they've got ships. Now they cannot be stopped unless the enemy deploy cavalry, heavy infantry, ranged unit. They can be stopped. Who told me they couldn't be stopped? Now that I think about it, I think they can be stopped, and it's embarrassing I came to this realization in the middle of this speech. I don't think that men are going to be very inspired by this. Thank God the music ended anyway, right. Would you believe it? It's Wildling's turn 2 in the Age of Petty Kings Hotseat 2 Electric Boogaloo. Sorry, Wildling Boogaloo. And we've got a bride. Gendel, the king beyond the wall, wants to marry Jane Giantsbane. Been killing giants recently. I don't see why not, that sounds lovely. What is this? It's House Reyne. Do I know who that is? No. Dear Wildling Lords. Hi. Bring news from the rich lands of the West. Once united, I will push north to aid you in your conquest of the North. You deserve it. You deserve it, I understand, more than others being denied your rights. And I want to help you claim it. Together we can be strong allies. King Burton of the West, Gamersville 101. Sub your... It's like you write a letter to someone, and at the end of the letter, instead of saying, "Yours sincerely, King Burton of the West," you say, "So remember to like, comment and subscribe." Yep. Is that what King Beyond the Wall looks like? Whoa. Let me go beyond the wall if I can find a man like this. And Jane Greycloak isn't too bad either. Let me compare that to the Kimmage of the Ing Beyond the Wall. No, it's not as good. It's not as good. I prefer the picture. And are we winning? Surprisingly not. House Gardener's winning. Oh, I wish I was playing as House Gardener. Never mind. Was that it? That can't be it. King Burton. What is that? It's hard for the word of a pampered southerner to be taken serious. But if you are speaking true, then you are closer to a real man than any of your kin. Well, I'm glad you see that your kind have committed a great offence by trapping us in the unfertile lands. But if you can make up for your mistake in blood and steel, then perhaps it can be forgotten. So show us what you're made of, King of House Reyne. Show us that you deserve the friendship of the last two men of the wild. Grendel, King Beyond the Wall, like. Thanks for reading, and remember to like, comment and subscribe for more letters similar to this one. Wait, okay. I'm getting rid of that. Because I don't want to have to explain why I wrote that if he asks. Right, and that. Okay, good. There's nothing else to do this turn. Jesus. Should I just write to other people? What's all this about a toilet wall then? Got something to hide? At least let us in for a cup of tea or something. It's cold up here. At least send a hot water bottle. I think I've changed Grendel's voice. Oh well. I wouldn't want this little disagreement to turn into a mammoth issue. No need to make a giant fuss about it. It's not exactly a case of hordes of shitty light infantry, is it? Consider yourself flirted with and warned in equal measure. Yours frigidly, Grendel, King Beyond the Freezer Door. So there we go, send that off to the Night's Watch. Why did we send that to the Night's Watch? Because there's nothing else to do. Hello, my old muckers. It does happen to be Wildling's turn 3 in the Age of Petty Kings Hotseat 2 Electric Boogaloo. This guy wants to be adopted, and he's 14 with a cloak poorly covering his greying beard. I don't know about you, Hother Skegrig. I feel like you've got something to hide. I'm going to chuck you out. No adoption. House Reyne says, "Dear Wildling King," whatever your goddamn name is, "you should tread carefully when talking of my kin. I do not share the same blood of the Northerners, and when someone offers you help, you do not insult them." I don't know what I said to him. I can't even remember. I was probably insulting him, that's good. Nonetheless, I admire your peoples, and I hope you admire ours. Ours! Therefore, when the time is right, I'm prepared to assist you. Kind regards, no one at all. Right, mysterious anonymous writer. Thank you for offering your help. So hopefully there's going to be nothing to do in this turn, because I need to get on and do other things with my disgusting life. And yep, looks like there's nothing to do. So all we'll do is continue building up so that one day in a future turn, something can happen. There was actually nothing to do. All I did was move my army here and put a watchtower, just so I could see the other Night's Watch castle. There I have it. And the turn. Good turn. How long was that? 5 seconds? Jesus. So, a few more of those coming up. I didn't really know what the point of this video was. There it is. That's what I did. You wanted proof that I played the turn? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Ugh. Rather be in the Night's Watch than watch this. It's another wildling's turn, and if it sounds like I just got up, it's because I did, and I assume that nothing's going to happen in this episode, so I just wanted to come check. Anything happening? Anything happening? No. So we'll just continue preparing for something to happen. That's good. I guess that's it. See you in episode 6, turn 6. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, could this be it? It being the episode of the Age of Petty Kings Hotseat 2 Electric Boogaloo with the Wildlings, in which something happens. I think it might be. I'm going to press start turn. This guy, absolutely not, because I don't give a damn. I knew it. In the Steam chat thing where we trade the saves, Rampaned said that the king beyond the wall was dead. And now we see why. I'm pretty sure he must have been just like standing in the forest after trying to put a watchtower somewhere, some shit like that. And he sent 3 units out to go and kill him, I guess. And they've fortified themselves there. So that means we are now officially at war with the Night's Watch. Something's going to happen. Alright, we're going to move out. It's time to deploy the full force of the wildlings. We'll strike the Night's Watch from every direction. They won't see us coming. First, from Hardhome, we must deploy forces against the thing that's there. So, everyone except, like, one guy, maybe you, because no one cares. Yep, that's good enough. Set sail! Set sail at once. So they'll go that way, and we'll land troops there. That'll be glorious. And we're also ready to move out here by the looks of things. We can get a stack going here, can't we? Let's see. You might argue that still nothing has happened in this episode. And you'd be right. However, there is something we can do, because here, yes, here, I built a catapult last time. I made a point of remembering to do that since they're so useful, because I got some dead troops here. Oh, maybe I did have an army with that guy. He must have actually defeated one of my armies. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, well. Oh, we hire some more then. There we go. Use all the money to just hire stuff here. There we go, right. The point is, we can attack this fort using the catapult and perhaps take revenge on whatever it is inside. So, everyone, I want you to step outside. I'll leave one guy behind just in case we can't go back for whatever reason. Step outside a second. Hey. Hey, wait, what? What? It took all my movement points to get to there? You have to be. I guess this cliff means that you could only come around the back? No. Is it because of the mammoths? Can I drop the mammoths and continue on? I can't even drop the catapults and continue on. Who the hell's slowing me down here? This is... I thought something was going to happen. Well, this didn't work, did it? And now he might, like, move out his army from here to reinforce the fort and actually fight this battle. Can we fortify? No, we can't. This is outrageous. I mean, I'll let it happen. I could reload the safe, but, you know, I'm here for entertainment purposes. We'll see what he can do. We'll give Rampaned a chance here, since we are, of course, going to definitely win the rest of the war. So, I hyped this episode up as being, good music, the episode when something would happen. But things took an unexpected twist, and it turns out these guys can't walk for shit, and were absolutely, possibly fucking boned if their main force actually moves out. Looks like they can get 8 units together. We have 11 units. The problem we have is that our units are absolute trash, so 8 units would easily be enough to take them on, unless the mammoths can carry it for us. Where are all my troops? Are they dead again? Hang on. I think they might be. Yeah, that's it. I had an army here. I wanted to go and attack this Night's Watch fort, and they couldn't reach, so I just left it. So I guess the Night's Watch must have come and defeated that army. Let's see. How do I... No! 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 It didn't work. Maybe I had to select the army before I blocked the port. I wanted to do the same thing I just did there. We managed to walk out of the port somehow, but we are unable to start the siege even though we're in the zone of control of the enemy, so we're just kind of stuck. So that could be a problem, because now that's going to take 2 turns before we can breach it, and they could very easily, like, bring the main force, which is presumably around here somewhere over here, and take it out. Well, you know, that's the end of that. So what is this? Well, even I don't know what this is, aside from content, of course. Well, I think that's going to be arguable, perhaps. So what's happening here is we're back in the Age of Petty King's Hotseat 2. Now, you might have seen, assuming I made it, because I haven't done it yet, a montage of my attempts to play in the Age of Petty King's Hotseat 2, a different Hotseat to the one where I'm playing as House Gardener, and I was playing as the Wildlings. And I did 6 or 7 turns. And what happened in those 6 or 7 turns is nothing for a very long time. Then the Night's Watch declared war on me, and I was like, okay. And then they killed my faction leader on 3 successive turns, with me never seeing their army, never seeing where they were, or detecting anything about them. Their armies kept killing me in the end turn sequences that I didn't see, and then they weren't there when I came back. So I was always highly confused about what was going on. And of course, I ended up making the same mistake that I made in that Wales Hotseat I once did, if anyone remembers that, which is that if you lose the officers in your family, you automatically lose the campaign, like regardless of what else you have left. So that I got kicked out because of that. Wildlings gone. The rise and cardiac arrest of the Wildlings. And it was pretty bad. So even though this has been happening for the last like 6 months, I haven't posted any videos of it because there'd been no battles and nothing had happened in the campaign, and they just suddenly lost. I was like, all right. So there was no content in the content. So I was like, well, what can I do with that? But anyway, here's a way to perhaps turn this around, because Berry Knight, the moderator of the Hotseat, has said that since it was a little bit of a shit show, what I can do is just convert over to playing as another faction. So there you go. You can't beat OFED. You think you beat him? No. He respawns as another faction. Then he's coming for you. So now we're back into the Hotseat. In turn 7 still. So later in the same turn as the one I was knocked out. And I'm playing as House Dryland. Now, of course, I know absolutely nothing about House Dryland. And it's been AI controlled for the last few turns. So what we'll do, passwords do not match, sure, I'll give you matching passwords. So what we'll do is just assess the situation. Oh, we're down here. Now this is like where the Martell are. Interesting. We're actually kind of close to House Gardener. Let's go to war with House Gardener. I think that I'm going to make that my priority for this Hotseat. We need to take down House Gardener because they're a bunch of absolute bastards. So, let's look at the diplomacy to start with. No diplomacy at all. Okay, well that's simple. We have no allies and no enemies. So, I guess we'll just have to make it up. It looks like we have 3 settlements and a big army right here. Look at that. With billions of archers. We have a lot of cav. So, well, it looks like the AI has already made a decision. The AI wanted to bring them over to there, specifically, to stand there. Why? I don't know how the AI works, if it works at all. So, we know that House Martell's here, so just for sort of convenience, we probably want to conquer, like, up to the end of this peninsula and then sort of back again. So we've sort of put our front line here in terms of land invasions, at least. That would be nice. Oh shit. What I wanted to do is move out here and just put a watchtower. I thought for this turn we're not going to do anything big, anything serious. I just set up the watchtower so we can see in all directions. This music, goddammit! And we'll come up with a strategy and get ready to actually do it next turn. But look at this, Martell, who luckily is a computer player, which makes things a lot easier, is right here with 2 stacks. I wonder if they intend to declare war on me. I mean, they probably do. Anyway, we'll slap down that watchtower and run away. So we'll keep an eye on these guys. So maybe instantly defeating Martell won't be as easy as I think, because we only have 1 stack, and according to our economy, we're actually making a loss right now. I guess, yeah, we probably should take these ones up here first, so we can build up a slightly bigger army, since Martell seems to... I guess they have really rich settlements over here, and we'll just hope they don't declare war now. So this isn't so bad. He can go around this road up to there, meet up with this guy, So I think that's going to be it. So pretty much nothing to this turn, but hopefully this is going to be the start of an actual hot seat. Maybe I'll pay a bit more attention than I did as the wildlings. Why don't we go, like, as our first learning lesson and work out who our family members are? We've got Demon, the Vulture King. Now that sounds pretty goddamn good. Then there's Harmon, Prince of Brimstone, which isn't quite as good, but it's interesting. And we've got, oh, they're all daughters, the rest of them. So we've only got 2 characters. So it's this guy in Saltshore. We need to not let him die. And the Demon King, he's in there. He's in Hellgate Hall. We have some pretty goddamn good names here. House Dryland seems to have a hell theme, which doesn't really make sense. I guess Christianity must secretly exist in the Game of Thrones universe. I don't know. Anyway, well, hopefully we'll spread our hellish, devilish rule across the land very promptly. But for now, we're going to have to be patient and wait until at least, I don't know, probably like turn 9 or 10 before anything happens unless these guys attack. This was the same thing that happened with the Wildlings hot seat. I was looking at the situation and I was like, it's going to take at least 5 or 6 turns for anything to happen. So there's all these like 2-minute turns with nothing happening. And then suddenly it's like, you start the next turn and it's like, faction leader dead. Like, what? Why is he dead? Where even was the faction leader? Oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll ignore that. Next turn. Faction leader dead. Wait, where's my faction leader? Like, what? Why has the army I was walking through this forest disappeared? What happened? Next turn. You lost. Oh, okay. Right. I think the Night's Watch are around here somewhere. Bloody Night's Watch. Anyway, I did try and invade the Night's Watch, to be fair. They declared war on me and I tried to invade them. Well, I mean, you might have been able to see it. I'm only ranting like this because I haven't made it yet. So let's just click end turn and move on with our horrible, insignificant lives, shall we? Amazing. So guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe.